the shadows of history, the wisest men have battled not with armies, but with themselves. The Stoics believed that the greatest victory is mastery over the self, a truth that transcends time, relationships, and even love. Today, we confront a challenge that has entangled men for centuries: the delicate balance of relationships with women. This is not a declaration of war, nor a cry for isolation. It is a call to arms, a reminder that a man who loses himself in pursuit of fleeting desires is a man who surrenders his sovereignty. As Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." So let us embark on this journey together. Let us uncover the 9 things that smart men, men who strive for wisdom, self-control, and fortitude, must not do with women. Number 1. Do not seek validation through her. A man who seeks his worth in the eyes of a woman builds his foundation on sand. Validation is not love, it is dependence. Epictetus warned us, if you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid. We must resist the temptation to chase her approval, for doing so is to hand over our autonomy. Validation, like the wind, shifts and changes. It cannot anchor you. A Stoic knows his worth is not for others to measure. It is carved in the rock of his own discipline and principles. Number 2. Do not sacrifice your purpose. A man without a purpose is like a ship adrift, vulnerable to the stormy seas of emotion and distraction. Women may admire a man for his kindness, but they respect him for his purpose. To abandon your path for her is to betray the very essence of who you are. Seneca reminds us, to be everywhere is to be nowhere. If you spread yourself thin trying to please her, you lose the singular focus that makes you a fortress of resilience. Purpose is not negotiable, it is your lifeline. Number 3. Do not let lust blind you. Desire is a fire, warm when controlled, but destructive when unchecked. Lust, unrestrained, turns kings into slaves and wise men into fools. As Stoics, we must master our passions, not be mastered by them. Musonius Rufus taught that self-control is the foundation of a virtuous life. Lust weakens the soul, he said, clouding the mind and leading to ruin. A smart man recognizes that the fleeting pleasure of the body is no match for the lasting fulfillment of a disciplined spirit. Number 4. Do not tolerate disrespect. Respect is the currency of relationships. If you allow disrespect, you invite chaos. A man who tolerates being belittled, dismissed, or undermined in the name of love has already forfeited his dignity. Epictetus declared, "Know first who you are, and then adorn yourself accordingly." A Stoic does not beg for respect. He commands it by his actions, by his boundaries, and by his unwavering commitment to self-worth. Number 5. Do not lose control of your emotions. Anger, jealousy, and insecurity, they are the enemies lurking within us. To unleash them is to shatter the harmony of your life and relationships. Marcus Aurelius reminds us how much more grievous are the consequences of anger than the causes of it. A Stoic man observes his emotions but does not act on impulse. He chooses reason over reaction, peace over chaos. Emotional discipline is not suppression, it is liberation. It is the freedom to act in alignment with your highest values, even in the storm. Number 6. Do not make her the center of your world. A woman can be a part of your life, but she must never become its axis. When you place her at the center, you abandon the balance that Stoicism demands. As Seneca said, we suffer more in imagination than in reality. This does not mean withholding love or affection, it means maintaining equilibrium. You are the architect of your life. She is a cherished companion, not the foundation upon which everything else rests. Number 7. Do not overpromise. Promises, when made lightly, become chains that bind you. A smart man understands the weight of his word and does not offer it recklessly. To overpromise is to set yourself up for failure and to sow seeds of disappointment in her. Epictetus advised, don't explain your philosophy, embody it. Let your actions speak louder than words. Do not promise what you cannot deliver. Instead, deliver beyond what you promise. Number 8. Do not neglect your principles for her approval. Principles are the pillars of a man's character. To abandon them for the fleeting approval of a woman is to betray the very foundation of who you are. A Stoic man does not compromise his values for temporary peace. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. Live by your principles, even when it is difficult, especially when it is difficult." Number 9. Do not fear walking away. The ultimate test of self-control is the ability to walk away. A man who clings out of fear of loss has already lost himself. True strength lies in knowing that you can endure solitude rather than settle for mediocrity. As Seneca said, it is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it. Do not waste your time in a relationship that drains your soul. Walking away is not defeat. It is an act of courage, a declaration that you value yourself above all else. These 9 principles are not rules to constrain you, they are keys to your freedom. They are a reminder that the greatest love you can give is to yourself. The love of discipline, of self-control, and of unyielding fortitude. We are not perfect, nor are we meant to be, but we can strive. We can rise above the chaos of fleeting emotions and stand firm in our resolve. We can be the masters of ourselves. As we walk this path together, let us remember the wisdom of the Stoics. Let us live not for fleeting pleasures, but for lasting virtues. And when we falter, as we all do, let us rise again, stronger and more resolute than before. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Let our thoughts be guided by wisdom, our actions by courage, and our hearts by unwavering purpose. This is the way of the Stoic man. Let us walk it together. What are your views on this? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I will personally read all of your comments. And if you seriously want to level up in life, don't forget to show some love by hitting the like and subscribe button. Stay strong. Until next time.